Hi. So, I did not plan this video. I just thought I should film it. And I think a lot of you guys are gonna relate. So, as you can probably tell, I'm having a bit of a mental breakdown. Basically, if you're unaware or if you're not in Hong Kong, they just announced that schools are going to be suspended from March to April. So we're not going to have summer vacation, and school's going to be suspended. So, first of all, there were no details, and today's date is February 22nd. You can't see that, but today's date is February 22nd, and it is 7 p.m. So basically, depending on when in March, we basically have a week or maybe like 2 weeks of school left. And it's not like any sort of testing is going to get pushed back. So I'm a junior right now, and I have APs because I'm in an international school, and we do APs, and those are in May. And right now, none of the AP classes are like done teaching or like that close to being done teaching. Like, there's no way we can finish everything in 2 weeks. Maybe not even like 3 weeks. Maybe not even a month for some of the classes. So, what the are we doing? And then even for the majority of people, like local school students, they just said that testing is not going to push back as of right now. That means everybody, every senior, every junior in Hong Kong is going to have to self-study everything. And how the are we going to do that? Okay, I'm going to read the news article right now because I think that'll like add a bit of context. Okay. So what's going on with the schools? I'm reading from the South China Morning Post. It is currently 7:37 p.m. and this might be updated anytime, but this is the most updated version I have as of right now. Title is Breaking Coronavirus. Mass testing for all Hong Kong residents in March. School pupils have to have early summer holidays, city leader says. And I'm only going to read the part about schools, because this is why I'm mainly having my mental breakdown. So, Chief Executive Carrie Lam on Tuesday, today, announced that all schools which will be used as testing, isolation, and vaccination venues will start their summer holiday in early March until April 18. The city will continue to uphold its stringent social distancing measures until April 20. Some rules will be further tightened, with only 2 people allowed per table in restaurants at lunchtime, and exemptions for outdoor mask-free activities cut back. So, basically, we have summer in March and April, and we have to go to school in summer whenever that's for you. For me, that's June to like July. But what are we gonna do? Like, okay, let's say you're like a kindergartner or like lower elementary school. It's summer, but we have absolutely nothing to do. Like, for us, we're going to be studying like crazy because we're self-studying, and we're probably going to have mental breakdowns every single day, and that's not going to help the statistics that the mental health of students in Hong Kong are declining because, like, if you're gonna do this to us, here are your results. And also, the closure of specified premises will, under current social distancing rules, will be extended until April 20. So basically, even if you have no test to study for, you have nothing to do. You can only, like, hang out in a group of 4 right now, and they're probably gonna tighten it, and also eat with one other person, because 2 people per table at a restaurant. So it's not like you can go hang out with friends. Like, everything is closed. The movies are closed. Disney is closed. There's no source of entertainment. And we're just all stuck at home. Like, I get that there's a pandemic going on, but first of all, you're saying no school, not even online school. You're saying all schools will be closed, and they will be turned into quarantine sites, vaccination centers, testing sites, whatever. But none of, as of right now, none of the exams are getting pushed back. And, like, what's the point of going to school in the summer? Like, the actual normal summer, when all your tests have already been taken. And, like, this, like, why would they do this? Like, what is the point? Like, not to mention some of the, like, APs or, like, IBs, whatever, that are portfolio-based, like, classes for me, like, AP Seminar, and some people AP Art, or, like, IB Art, or, like, whatever, that, like, portfolio-based classes, if you have no school, then you're basically working on that at home. And I guess art is easier, but not really. Hong Kong is quite small. Depends, like, painting is probably hard if you're doing, like, a big painting, but, like, there are classes where you need to write papers and give presentations, and if there's no school, you can't really give a presentation. Like, the presentation is supposed to be in person, and the building that is called school is now blocked off. So what are you gonna do? Like, there have been no details. This has just been announced. We have maybe, if they're being generous, maybe 2 or 3 weeks until school is closed and we have summer. But in this summer, we have nothing to do. Like, what? There are no summer programs, even online summer programs, that are happening in March. Who has summer in March? And also, I've already applied to summer programs. Like, what are we gonna do about that? Like, I guess that's not important as of right now, and APs are probably more important. And also, SATs, APs, whatever, IBs, GCSEs, IGCSEs. So basically, I'm having a mental breakdown because of whatever is going on right now. I have no idea at this point what's happening or why it's happening. Like, I get that the pandemic is getting worse, but why are you stopping school? That sounds, it's like not even online school. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, some teachers can Zoom at home, can work from home, and some of them already work from home, even now that we have online school. So why can't we do that? And why do we have to cancel everything? Like, it's like they don't care at all. Why is this happening? Like, I've never had a normal year of high school. And we all thought 2020 was going to be probably the most abnormal school year of our lives. And no, because this year is turning out to be the most abnormal one. We have summer in March, which is not summer. And within that period, we have absolutely nothing to do except self-study, which is basically a full-time job at this point. And then we have to go to school in the summer, which means you basically have no summer. You basically have no summer. And why are you going to school? Like, when all your tests are over, like, considering if you're taking a majority of classes that have standardized tests, then why are you going to school in the summer? Like, it doesn't make sense to do that. The tests are already over. Grades are probably out. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't have to learn it anymore. I honestly feel like they didn't think this through. And I believe that schools as a location for whatever quarantining facilities or like vaccination, whatever, like, that sounds good. Like, schools have space, and there are a lot of them, so you can do that, and they're already built, so might as well. But like, if you're stopping all like instruction, all teaching, like, what are you gonna do? So right now, essentially saying schools have 2 weeks to figure everything out, and right now we know nothing, and knowing nothing is scary. Okay, I have I'm pretty sure I just missed it, but DSC exams will still be planned for April 22. So you're basically telling the majority of students in Hong Kong from March till April, self-study, and your exam that like determines your fate is April 22. And like, there are injustices in this world. Like, there are people who can't afford private tutoring and who are less privileged. Like, I understand I'm coming from a more privileged place, but even like, I understand that I'm coming from a more privileged place, but, and I'm already panicked, but like, I like what if you don't have the resources to have like private classes, private tutoring, or whatever, like so they just expect you to know everything by April and then take the test? I'm gonna quote the Hong Kong Free Press, except I'm reading it, so I might stutter, or I might add a word or delete a word. Take it with a grain of salt. Schools to halt early for this summer. Schools will have an early summer holiday starting from March or April instead of July, Lam said. The arrangements will be applicable to all kindergartens, primary, secondary schools, as well as international schools, allowing the vacated premises to be used for testing, quarantine, and vaccination purposes. And also, the flight ban is extended, so the ban on flights from 9 countries including Australia, Canada, India, Nepal, Pakistan, the Philippines, the UK, and the US, will be extended. So basically, you can't go anywhere. You're stuck at home. Can't really hang out with friends. And seniors, juniors, you have to study. And you have to know shit for the test. But you still have to go to school in the summer. Like, what's the point of going to school in the summer when you've already taken the test? I don't get that. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, what are you doing in school anyways? It's not like they're gonna bump you up a grade early, because that would mean like 2 more months of the next year of school. And everything's canceled. All tutoring centers are still canceled, so you basically either have to private tutor or self-study. And I'm personally self-studying for 4 AP exams plus the SAT. My school just sent an email. Let's read it. Within the last hour, the Hong Kong government announced that a universal COVID-19 screening program will be launched next month, and that all schools will move their summer vacations to March and April. The message delivered by the chief executive stated that school campuses will be utilized as mass testing centers. It is understandable that each school community in Hong Kong will receive this news with a high degree of passionate reaction and quizzical speculation. At this moment, it is important to note that the vital elemental details, even a specific date in March, were not part of the message shared with the residents of the city. Therefore, I will ask all of us to be patient until the critical components of the plan are relieved, and we will have the opportunity to chart the most effective course forward for our school community. Immediately after this evening's press conference, the EDB invited all heads of international schools to meet them by Zoom tomorrow afternoon. The EDB has promised to listen to the specific needs of international schools and press toward arrangements that fit our particular niche in Hong Kong's educational landscape. I will keep you informed as this situation evolves. Signed, the head of schools. So basically, nobody knows anything right now. And we're basically all doomed. Like, what the I still can't get over it. This video is 30 minutes. It's probably not going to be, because I stopped talking for a bit. And also, I'm repeating points over and over again because I'm having a mental breakdown and I just can't process it. Like, it's hard to process. And, like, you can't just do that. You can't just make an announcement with no details and expect people to, like, stay calm or, like, think logically, because you have no details. I cannot plan right now. Like, I don't know what to do with myself right now. Probably gonna be editing this video tonight, because, like, what are we gonna do? Like, we don't know anything. We just know that this thing's gonna happen and it's a huge thing, and that we have standardized tests to prepare for, but school suspended. So knowing this and the depressive state we're all in, the depressive, panicked state we're all in, it feels like we're gonna be doomed. It feels like, I currently feel like I'm not gonna do as well on whatever standardized tests, or all of them. and I don't like this feeling. I want it to stop. Why can't we just have online school? Like, it's better than nothing. And I'm just gonna put this video out there. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. I'm sure every student, especially every senior, junior, anybody who has to take a standardized test feels this way. And yeah, I'm gonna end this video. I've been recording for half an hour. And I also probably sound not great. Basically, life is hard. I hope I'm gonna have updates. And I'm probably gonna do more of these because it's not like I have no one to talk to. But it's like, if I rant to camera, I can rant for as long as I want. And also, I think this is an experience worth documenting. And these are emotions worth documenting. And I feel like, this is probably going to be the strangest couple of months in a long time. Like, it's going to be a really strange few months. They're probably going to be really stressful because of testing for me. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just waiting for more info, just like craving more information, and hopefully the news is good news and not like you all are gonna die and you all are gonna fail your whatever uni test you're taking. Yeah, and also really cold. So this is not a very interesting video. It's not a very happy video. It's kind of a depressing one. And it's not a video I planned on making because I did not plan on this. Like, this event happening. And it's also unscripted, so it's pretty unhinged. And yeah, I hope to have more updates. I hope that it'll be better, and I hope to update you guys soon. Okay, bye.